Welcome back to the Jack Homestead. These are my babies. They are 2.5 weeks. They are going to go swimming in the tub again. They were dirty, and stinky. So, they're getting a bath tonight. As you can see, Miss Maple, right there, she loves to swim. It is her favorite thing to do. She is my swimmer. But they're all enjoying it. They all like swim. But she's our little Olympian. They are getting so big. Mr. Jack and myself are really considering putting these babies outside. They are very big. They can look over the tub. They are making huge mess. So I'm thinking it's time for them to start going outside. The weather is warming up. So I'm thinking definitely by this weekend, when they're 3 weeks old, 3.5 weeks old, they will definitely be outside. Plus their new brothers and sisters are coming this weekend, and we need to have them in the house and take care of them. So they will probably be moving. But right now, they're enjoying bath time. I'm going to give them some peas. They enjoy eating peas. So, I will come back and let you watch once they're, look at their little feet going. I'm going to get some peas and let them enjoy their bath for a little bit. But I will come back and show you a video before I drain the tub. Okay, we are back, and the babies are getting some peas. They love their peas. Now, because they're still under 3 weeks old, they're only going to swim in here for about 15 minutes. Because they still don't have their fully grown feathers, they still have their fuzz. Their feathers are starting to grow. You can feel when you're holding them, like it feels a little prickly, which means their feathers are starting to come in. But you won't be able to notice them until probably another week or two. But it's good to let them swim. Oh, and their brother has come to check on them. They like to nibble on his toes. Frankie, you're in the video, buddy. Frankie, this is Franklin. Of course, I have peas and he wants some. But that's their big brother, Frankie. He likes them. He doesn't like when they nibble on his toes, though. He tries to smack them. No, he doesn't use his claws. He just smacks them because he doesn't like them nibbling on his toes. But he's very good with them, him and his brother. Theo, the cats, who I thought were going to be the worst, actually are very good with them. But Louis still is... well, he scares me. Mr. Jack told me today that he had him in here with them and let him sniff them face to face, which would scare me. Just to give you some background, my dog Louie, he ate a bird one time when he was much younger. We were living in the Poconos and we had a trash can on our back deck. And a bird fell into the trash can and couldn't get out. So my girls came in asking me to help get the bird out of the trash can. And I was worried about my other dog, Bella, who is now deceased, but she was an evil princess. I knew that she would eat the bird, so I made sure she was in the house. But Louie, who is a big lover, doesn't like to hurt a fly, apparently decided that day he was going to eat the bird. I lifted the bird out of the trash can, and the bird jumped out of my hands and straight into Louie's mouth, and he swallowed him whole. I did attempt to open Louie's mouth to save the bird, but it was too late. So needless to say, we had to call the vet, and Louie was fine, but it still scares me with the ducks. Although, they kind of look little in the video, but if I move in close, you can see that they are no longer tiny. They are nice sized duckies. So he couldn't swallow them whole, but I still don't want him to try and hurt them. But they're such good babies. Yes, you are. You're such good babies. They really are. They are super messy, but they're so good. They really don't make any noise except for their excited sounds. As you can hear them drinking. And their little feet are swimming. You like that? Are you practicing your swimming? But they are really good. The only time we really hear them loud is when they are out of water. They demand some water. So we usually make sure we get in here as soon as we hear them. Because when they're little like that, they're supposed to have food and water at all times. And we do. Clearly, you can see how much they've grown just in 2 weeks. They do have access to food and water at all times. But they're such good babies. They really are. Just very messy and stinky. Are you guys ready to be done? I think it's time to dry off. You've been in here a while. Oh, you're going to drink the bath water, are you? Look at you swimming. Are you swimming? Look at your little feet go. Good job. But these are my babies. They're a pain in my butt. What? How could you not love them? Look at them faces. They're so good. But this is what's happening on the Jack homestead right now. And maybe Mr. Jack, their daddy, will take them outside tomorrow for the first time. If the weather is warm enough, he's going to put them in their run and let them roam around. And I'm really curious to see how they do, how they like the grass and stuff like that. They've never been outside in the grass, so that'll be a new experience for them. But I hope you all, look at you wagging your tail. I hope you all enjoy our babies as much as we do. And we will keep you posted. I will keep putting videos out there so you can see how fast they grow. They really do. I mean, people say it, but until you see it, you don't realize it. Every day when we come in here, they are bigger. And it's like, wow, they are going to be hopping out of this tub anytime now. All right, boys and girls, say good night. Say we're all done our bath. It's time to get dried off. Well, thank you everybody for watching our videos on the Jack homestead. Mr. Jack told me that I'm supposed to ask you for a thumbs up, and any comments or questions you may have, feel free. And subscribe to the Jack homestead. And we always have something going on here. Thank you everybody.
come. They're coming out for the first time. Walking in the grass for the first time. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yeah. Look at. Beep, 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 beep. Look at. Louie. Louie. Come here. Come on. Come here. Look over here. Look. Get a drink. Here. Come here. Get a drink. Look.
All right, we brought the babies out. Come on. There you go. Yay! What are you doing? Hi, babies. What are you doing? I know Daddy's gotta get you some water. Daddy's gonna get you water. So they're outside, but Daddy's about to go get them some water.
Louie.
You can see how big they are.
Louie. Louie. Louie.
They love to eat the bugs and the grass. Daddy said yesterday one of them ate a slug. It was hanging out their mouth. But they're making their happy sounds. So they love it outside. Oh, they're eating the grass.
Come here. Come on. Come on, I'll get you some more water.
Yeah. You see, they have so much more
Louie.
room.
Louie.
They have room to run. Of course, Louie's scaring them.
Come here. Louie, come here.
You getting a drink?
Leave him alone.
Are you getting a drink? Yeah, Daddy gets you some more.
Okay.
You hear the noise that they make when they're drinking? Here they are, getting a drink. Where are you going? Huh? Eat the bugs? So it is still, in my opinion, a little chilly out. but in the sun, it's good. Oh, they're running from their brother. They love it out here. Louie's getting into trouble because he wants to get in there with them. But anyway, so this is their run. It's next to my garden. They have pretty decent sized run, and then this is their coop that they are going to go in at nighttime. We had to adjust the ramp because it was just too steep for them. So Mr. Jack added on to the ramp to make it longer so it wasn't so steep. But it closes up at nighttime. This folds up in there and locks up. And they have plenty of room. That right there is where the nesting box is. There's enough room for all of them to have a nest if they start laying their eggs, which from what I've read, you're talking a good 6 months or more before they start to lay eggs. So we have a ways to go. We probably won't get anything until fall, winter, which is fine. But they will go in there. It secures up at nighttime. There is airflow through the windows, but everything, it opens up so that you can clean it. And we have straw to put in there so that they're nice and warm. The only thing that we are working on is the heat for them, which is why I said I don't know whether they'll spend the night yet in there because they need the heat still. It's still chilly. That's our cat carrier. That's what brought them outside in. But this is their run, and they love it. We've predator proofed the best we can. We have stuff that goes down into the ground, plus the boards that nothing hopefully will be able to dig under, but I know nothing is foolproof. If something wants to get in there, they will, but at nighttime they will be locked up and there's no way that they're getting inside of the coop. So I'm not too concerned with that. Back on the Jack homestead. It's a nice day today. My babies are enjoying their run. Oh, look at them run, run, run. Look at you running. Yeah. Oh boy, Daddy, they are running. They want to swim, but that's their drinking water that they have completely muddy now. They're having a good old time. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you having a good time? I was gardening, but I took a break, came in here, feeding them some peas, and they're having a good time. They want to swim in the worst way, but Daddy said not yet, because Daddy is over here trying to fix the run. Excuse his crack. Daddy's over here fixing the run that Louie busted through today. So Louie's in big trouble. He was in a timeout in the house for a very long time. And they are just having a good time, running around their water. making a muddy mess. But I think, as you can tell, they are enjoying being outside. The whole time Mommy was over there in her garden, these guys were yelling at me. They wanted me to come over. As you can see, they are starting to get their new feathers. So they look a little rough right now with their baby fur coming out and their big feathers coming in. But they are loving it. They're all trying to fit in there to swim. Maybe we'll get their pool out in a little bit, and I will show you that in a little while.